Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Mike Martins here, Mike Martins channel. I want to add a new segment to my channel called You Be the Judge, where I'll bring up stories where I get you guys to be the judge and basically pass judgment on what you think should be the verdict on some cases. Because this is a really, really good article that came up, and I'm like, this can't be rants and lifestyle in my channel. It can't be housing crisis, although someone did break into a house. It can't be, so it's really hard. So I'm going to create a section in the channel called You Be the Judge. Now, you be the judge. Washington man arrested after fatally shooting stranger he found in his shower. That's a tough one. I mean, like, the guy broke in, but the problem is the guy wasn't posing a threat. I read the article, so basically the guy wasn't posing a threat by taking a shower because he was naked in a shower. He didn't stand. The owner could have standed his ground at gunpoint and got him out and made him leave at gunpoint. I think that would have been okay. You be the judge. A man was arrested in suspicion of second-degree murder in Washington state on Saturday after shooting an intruder he found in his shower, according to the Mason County Sheriff's Office. The man who was arrested was identified by the Sheriff's Office on Monday as Bruce Fanning, a Mason County resident. Mr. Fanning was discovered around 8 a.m. on Saturday that the door of the two of his residence he owns had been kicked in, said Lieutenant Travis Adam of the Sheriff's Office. Mr. Fanning, 59, walked through the building and eventually found a stranger using a shower, and he exchanged words. The two exchanged words, Lieutenant Adams said Mr. Fanning, who believed that the stranger to be drunk, the police said, then retreated to his private residence next door and retrieved a handgun. He returned and fired 4 shots through the shower curtain, killing the man in the shower. The Sheriff's Office said, after shooting the intruder, Mr. Fanning called the police. So technically he left. He could have called the cops. That's the thing. Could have called the cops and not return back and shoot the guy. If the guy was drunk, he was under... Yeah, this is why you be the judge on this one. The victim was identified as Nathan Joseph Rose, a 31 young boy from Bothell, Washington, a city in greater Seattle metropolitan area. It is about two-hour drive northeast of Manson City, relatively rural part of the state. All information that we have indicates that the guy was undressed in the shower taking a shower, Lieutenant Adams said, adding that there was no indication that physical altercation has taken place while Fanning discovered the stranger. Lieutenant Adams added that, other than exchange of words, there was no indication that Mr. Fanning was threatened by Mr. Rosa, was armed. He said that he did not believe that the two men were familiar with each other. Mr. Fanning owns 2 adjoining buildings and the property, one which he uses to run internet-based business, the police said. The Sheriff's Office released a statement on Monday saying that its investigation did not show the facts supported by Mr. Fanning rights to self-defense. In that case, he had been referred to the county's prosecutor. Washington law specifies that no person in the state shall be placed in legal jeopardy as any kind of whatsoever protecting by any reasonable means necessary himself or herself, his or her family, or his or her personal property. The state also maintains that citizens are assaulted when citizens are assaulted in a place where they have no right to be, they have no duty to retreat. It is the state's version of what commonly known as stand your ground. Laws throughout the Washington self-defense law dates back much further than other versions. It's kind of a Wild West out here, in a way, said Todd McBurn, a criminal defense lawyer in the state. Mr. McBurn explained, though Washington law does not impose a duty to retreat, a person defending himself is still barred from using more force than necessary. But he said if a definite successful use of self-defense claim in the state, or he or she is entitled to reimbursement for legal fees, lost wages, and costs associated with the accusation. So what do you guys think, man? We're almost done here. Mr. Maybrown, lawyer of the firm Allen Hansen and Maybrown in Seattle, said that he has represented several homeowners who have found themselves in altercation with intruders. He said that he had never had a case which those people were charged with a crime. But he said that the episode in Manson County was an odd scenario, and that calling the police was the first discovering the intruder would have been reasonable response to the part of the homeowner. Lieutenant Adams said that there was no sign of the homeowner had attempt to call authorities before shooting the intruder. He had that case was fairly unusual. Fairly, it's all the same. But in this situation, what do you guys think? This is bizarre. This is so weird because it's like, yeah, stand your ground, but the guy's not posing a threat. The guy is under the influence if he's drunk. Of course, he's under the influence. And I want to know what you guys think about this. I've been working out, guys. I've been losing some weight. I've been feeling good. And I've been taking TA65, by the way. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on this one, because this is a really bizarre situation. The guy stands his ground, but he did leave. He could have called the cops. He can't say that the other resident didn't have a phone if he's running an internet-based company. And the guy wasn't posing a threat to him. I don't even think the guy saw him. They exchanged a few words. The guy could have said, okay, I'm leaving. Let me dry myself. We don't know what the guy said to the guy. The guy could have said, F off, get out, this is my place. Or, you know what I'm saying? He could have escorted him out of the house at gunpoint. How scared could the guy have been with some guy? I don't know. I mean, you exchange words. You know the guy's not abusive or looking to start something. What do you guys think? I want your verdict on this. You be the judge. New series on my channel because I got to mix it up a bit. Housing crisis is going good, but I need a little bit of a mix-up. I got some really good people commenting on my page, and I want to give them some good content to open their minds and talk. Also, with Rants and Lifestyle, this doesn't fit on the Rants and Lifestyle. Let me know what you guys think. You be the judge. Comment below.